Polls close in less than 2 hours as our state is in the national spotlight this election day. Today's runoff race to replace late Senator Lindsey Graham on the November ballot marks the third time voters have casted primary ballots. Voters we talked with citing a range of reasons for why they're voting, including, just exercising their right to vote and really having a say in who represents South Carolina in the U.S. Senate. In the first special election earlier this month, about 336,000 people voted statewide. Despite different motivations and candidate preferences, they say participating gives them a direct role in the outcome.
So it's important to me to get out here and vote. Because I feel strong about it. I think everybody should. And hopefully they're voting for who I'm voting for.
Well, last check, Charleston County, of course, the largest county in our area here in the Lowcountry, had more than 16,000 votes so far. Charleston County Election Commission saying that while turnout is still low overall, as it typically is with a special runoff like this, they had anticipated this low turnout, and it is higher than the numbers that they were seeing each hour 2 weeks ago. So we are going to continue to monitor the polls and voter turnout throughout the evening. Congressman Ralph Norman, of course, facing the sister of late Senator Lindsey Graham in the special GOP primary runoff. After Graham's death, Darlene was appointed senator to fill the remaining months of her brother's term. She has President Trump's endorsement, and for his part, Norman has been a defender of the president as well. At times, though, he has taken issue with the White House overspending.
I feel great. Good to have voting behind me. And it's going to be a good day for South Carolina. At the end of the day, South Carolina is going to elect the next senator. And at the end of the day, it's going to be who gets out and votes. I think our people are going to get out and vote. I think they're excited. The electricity that we've had has been great. It really has.
Well, the primary runoff winner today will take on Democrat Annie Andrews in November's general election. And here to dive a little bit deeper, our political expert, Dr. Mark Owens. Thank you for joining us here in the studio. A lot to get to, and I want to start with the latest polls that are out right now. The latest poll, talk about tight. really essentially tied with 47.9% for Graham, 47.8% for Ralph Norman. And interestingly, 4.4% of voters say they are still undecided. Are you surprised by this? To me, this is the tightest we've seen throughout this election.
Yeah, it's showing a contrast sometimes about what this party could be for its nominee. Yeah. We think of this in two different parts of the state. The idea is that Myrtle Beach is able to be really a strong point for Senator Graham, and then also for Ralph Norman with Greenville. The big opportunity is who can win the Lowcountry. And this idea of the number of candidates that had support and dropped or were excluded from the race after the first primary.
Well, of course, President Trump making a presidential push behind Graham. He was here in our state in Myrtle Beach on Friday for a rally there. And really also, I think, interesting is this last minute push, a financial push, nearly $1 million from a super PAC. It's called MAGA Inc. And what's your take on that? That's a huge chunk of change in the final hours.
It's important to think we've already got a lot of attention here. You just mentioned the increase of early voting from the primary. The eyes and attention that this is the consequential Republican primary for the Senate race. And the extra spending just shows how high stakes it is. It's also added legitimacy for Senator Graham.
All right, well, polls closing in less than 2 hours, so we're going to be watching the results all night as they come in, and then we'll be talking with you, Dr. Owens, again tonight on News 4 at 11. Thank you for joining us.